Welcome back to Rayleigh's Small Engines, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Way overdue mail call coming up at the end of this video. Got something I want to share with you also, and we're going to talk about all these people too that's been so kind to send us some things. Anyhow, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you in this video, is how to make battery terminals. Got one broken. I'm going to show you how to make these. These are fairly expensive at the parts store. We did finally get a shop air condition put in, and we had some leftover copper tubing. Now, this is the insulation. We don't need that. You can go to your big box store and buy you some tubing, and I'm going to show you how to make the terminals cheap for pennies. You look up a couple feet, it's only a couple bucks, and you can get a bunch of fittings out of a couple of these. So stay tuned, let's get this done, and then we'll get right into that mail call, folks. See you in a minute. Now, you don't need all these tools to do this job. You will need a drill with a drill bit, according to what size hole or terminal bolt you want to put in. You need some cutters or a razor knife to cut your end off or whatever and skin that back, okay? You're gonna need a tubing cutter, or you can use a hacksaw. You're gonna need maybe a hammer, and get the oldest cracked up handle, electrical taped up together thing you could find, or you can put it in a vise or stomp it with your foot. I don't know, but anyhow, I'll show you how we do it. If you want some good drill bits, that right there, these are not junk bits. These are about $100 and something a set. If you want a set that's going to last you and flat out cut, that's what you get. I'll see if I can find a link put in the description for those. No, I am not sponsored by these guys. So let's get over to the vise, and that might be our easiest place to do this, and I'll show you how to make these terminals. Okay, so this is nothing critical, but you know, the length of it, I'm just gonna kind of measure about where my finger is. So we're gonna go about right there. Now, you can do this a couple ways. You can smash it with a hammer, you can put it in the vise or whatever. I'm just gonna stick it in the vise. And this is not, again, this is not critical. You need enough room to drill the doggone thing. That's it. Let's put it up here. Look how easy. You could even do this with pliers or vice grips. Everybody's got a hammer. This is starting to look like something, huh? Might could have went a little longer. Let's do a little longer. Now, everybody's got a different way of doing things. This is the way I do it. You don't like it, you can do it your way. It's okay. I don't have a problem with that. You might have a better way. Love to hear about it. And we're just going to take our drill bit, and we'll go right here. Let's drill a hole. I better open the vise up a little bit. There we go. Now we have a hole. Now, you wonder, what do we do next? All right, I'll show you. Stand by. Okay, as I said, you can use hacksaw, tubing cutter. Tubing cutter just however long. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a battery terminal, folks. If y'all stick around, I'm going to show you how to crimp this. Put it on the wire. Or either, you can solder it. Either way. Whatever you like. See how easy that was? Now, if I can find it. I found it. All right, there's the factory one. There's the one I made. Pretty close. Now, you can take a little more time, make it more perfect. But so we got some burrs. That's why that file is laying over there. Well, we're going to clean this up, and I'll show you. This will be concaved a little bit from where you cut it or do it with a tubing cutter. So the tubing cutter has a thing on the end. I'm going to try to do this standing behind the camera, and you just put this in here and It's, I don't know what you call it, a reamer or whatever. It's a deburrer. All right, so stand by. I'm gonna clean this up and I'll be right back with you. Now, I know everybody doesn't have one of those crimping tools, that blue thing laying there. And you can sit there and file this down nice and pretty all the way around. I'm just trying to get you to basics. It's not rocket science. I'm trying to do this looking through the camera. Just slip it right up on there. Then you can use the crimping tool and crimp it, or you can solder it. Either way. What y'all want to see? Well, I don't know what y'all want to see. Why don't we solder it? How about that? Stand by. Well, doggone, safety first, folks. There's a gas can right under there. I ain't scared. I got a little bit of thinning flux here. I got some solder. What I got is 4060 rosin core. Right or wrong, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to take this terminal, get me a little of this stuff here, wipe it around there. What it'll do up inside is help suck that flux up, suck the solder up inside. In case you're wondering, this little clamp, that's what I use for my string trimmers and stuff to hold them on this roll cart when I'm working on them. So let's see if we can get that up on there. Stay. Okay. All right. If you don't have one of these torches and soldering iron or this little crimping tool, put it in a vise or you mash it with pliers and hit the pliers with a hammer. You figure out something to make it work, at least get you by. So let's see. We'll torch. Now what you want to do is heat up the terminal and let the terminal get the wire and get the solder out and ready. And get this thing good and hot. You don't want to melt it with the flame. See it starting to melt? Suck it right up inside. What it's doing is filling up the inside. See, now it's dripping all the way out. I can see it pushing out right here at the bottom. Do it all the way around and you'll be good to go. You can also put run some heat shrink up on here and do that also. I don't think I want to touch that right now. It's kind of hot. Y'all stand by just one more minute. All right, folks, it's not pretty, but you can see that bad boy is on there. Hey, let's go do a mail call. What do y'all think? Let's go talk to these people. Listen, if we're gonna have some more good repair videos coming out, click that subscribe button. Go ahead, I'm waiting. Go ahead, click it. Stand by for the mail call, folks. Okie dokie. Let's see what we have. I know who this is. Y'all look at here. We have Lawnmower Lady sent us some magnets and some stickers. How about that? Oh, there's a note back here. Let's see what it says. Still waiting to see Mrs. T-Bone. Thanks for the flashlight. Cheers, Stella. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. I think we're starting to get some of these magnets in, and I think I'm going to start decorating our refrigerator over there with them. Everybody can see them. A lot of our customers will go in there and get them a cold drink when they come down to the shop sometimes. During the summertime, we'll keep a few in stock there. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Got another one here. Let's see who this is. We got a love letter in here. Oh man, look at this. Grampy's Workshop, folks. Look at these. These are awesome. Look at that. Isn't that great? Let's see what he says. Thanks for sending me your address. I like to watch your channel. I'll learn new tips and tricks. Thanks for what you do. The Rusty Rooster sent me to your channel. Keep the videos coming. Grampy, thank you so much. I'm going to get these up on that sticker board back there too. Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate it. Guys, any of these channels I'm mentioning, y'all go on over there and check them out and subscribe to them. I think I just threw one on the floor. Looky here. We've got a new style DNR sticker. That one's going up on the board right next to his other one. Y'all go over there and check old David out. Thanks, David. Proud to have it, sir. Thank you. Oh, Lord, this is from the man himself. This is a magnet. Mr. Donut Man. Lawnmower Detective, thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Proud to have it. This is another one going on the refrigerator. Great. Good deal, guys. Listen, thanks for tuning in. Y'all stand by and I'll show you some of the stickers up on the board before we go. Click that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know how bad I messed up that battery terminal, huh? Let's go over to the sticker board. Well, I was standing here looking. I'm like, where am I going to put these stickers? Well, it seems to me quite appropriate to put this one in a particular spot. If I can get the sticker off. This is the lawnmower lady. You were asking about Mrs. T-Bone. And I'm trying to get her to get on camera. But I think where should I tell you what be appropriate? Right there by Mr. Tom Doby. By that. Excellent. We got the DNR. Y'all go check all these people. I'm going to put this one right by his other one. Both are very good looking stickers. Proud to have them, sir. Thank you very much. We got two from Grampy, and they're different. So I'm going to put both of these up, I think. I'm going to put Grampy's in here. Right in here. Look how nice. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Tell you what, I might put these up on the refrigerator to go over by the magnets. I don't care if I put stickers on there. Let's check out these guys. Give you a little closer view there. Grandpa Kevin, Tinker and Taylor, Mr. Henry, the law enforcement officer, AJP Savage, David Kernut, Rusty Rooster, got the old shop Willie, got a Matt, Gravely Man, DNR, Lawnmower Lady, Tom Doby, DRH, Steve the Transit Camper, Scotty Daniel, Lawnmower Detective, KB. Y'all go check these guys out. Click that subscribe button. Doggone it, I didn't mention one. Big Son's Lawn Care. Y'all go check him out. He's got some good stuff too. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Click that subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. We'll see you soon. I'm going to try to get some more videos out, guys. We've been really busy. Thanks for watching, folks.